Hi, Johnny London here. Well, I enjoyed my first day's cruise on the Thames. It was a bit long and I ended up the other side of Pangbourne, just north of Pangbourne. Lovely location, can't complain at all. I had a chance to check out the village as well. Lovely little place. And today I'm definitely up for another cruise. It's probably going to be the hottest day of the year. And just look at this. That's where I'm heading. Join me. Well, isn't this the very thing? I can't tell you what a lovely day it is. The Thames just seems to get more and more picturesque as I travel towards Oxford. Of course, the weather is certainly helping. If there's one thing I like, it's a good bridge. This one's carrying the railway. This grand house has fallen into disrepair. What a location though. A glass observatory. Nice moorings here, if you're lucky enough to find one. I've arrived at Goring Lock. There's a boat to come out, a rather smart river cruiser. I let another narrowboat go straight into the lock. It'll save him the hassle of having to go onto the landing stage, and it won't cost me any time. Here I go. I just need to make sure to stop with my stern at those steps so I can get off and work the lock. You rejoin me at the next lock. Both my phone cameras shut down due to the excessive heat today. It's Cleeve lock. I just managed to get water there, but I left the phones in the shade for a bit so they could properly cool off. Whilst myself and the other boater cooled off with some ice cream. Met a great guy called Steve just back there, the other boat sharing the lock with me. He very kindly said that I could moor up against his other boat, which is a little bit further along, kind of where I wanted to be. He said he's not there, so just pull up alongside, tie on, and that's like a guaranteed mooring for tonight. So I took him up on that. Brilliant. The sun continues to beat down, but the wide expanse of the Thames does allow for a cooling breeze. That's the way to travel, no engine required. The scenery becomes a little more built up as I reach the outskirts of my destination for today. Well, the chap I spoke to earlier at the last lock, Steve, very kindly said to me, if you're heading up to Wallingford, you can moor next to my boat, just double up, because there's not many places there to moor, and place the other side of the bridge will cost you a tenner and it's rubbish anyway. So I said to him, cheers for that, that'd be great. Gave him my last cornetto as a goodwill gesture. I've arrived, I found his boat okay, he described it quite well and managed to find it, and yeah, tied up okay, that's fine. Just sort of tied my ropes onto you know, his boat, so that's all fine. But it's like a cross between a zoo and a rave here. I can't tell you how busy it is. The air's thick with burning barbecue food, various beatboxers and such squawking away in the background, and upwards of 100 kids just in front of me. They're all swimming around the bridge. But you know, it's a nice day. I mean, it's a hot day out. You know, how many of those do you get? People want to enjoy it, and fair play to them. You know, people want to jump in the river and have a bit of fun, and that's cool. You know, I just envisage this would be a sort of little leafy, sort of shady nook just outside the town. And but you know what? You know, it's like 4:30 now, and that's quite a nice time to stop for the evening, because I've got plenty of time to sort myself out, you know, enjoy the evening. Otherwise, if I try and go on, do the next lock, then find there's not a mooring, then go on to the next mooring place, you know, it'll be a repeat of the other night again. It'll be sort of ropes at dusk sort of thing, and I don't want to do that. So this way, you know, I've got plenty of time to rest the rest of the evening, and just overnight here. And tomorrow just hoy on up the way a bit. I'm making good progress actually. I'm, you know, not halfway there yet, but not far off, not doing bad. So, message ends. Join me next week as my journey up the Thames continues. There are old wrecks, more bridges, a lookout in a tree, and of course, more stunning scenery.